like genuine, honest way that I would like start a practice session. There we go, that's a nice rock tone, or if I go to the neck pickup. I'm a real sucker for really enjoying a good rhythm part. Like I can groove on that effortlessly for way too long. But then I might stick it in a looper. Never underestimate the power of one note and that higher octave. We're in A. Find the A on the B string. It's glorious. So let's make sure you all need to know how to do that. What I was basically playing there was a blues riff. Importantly, I think it's really important for jamming concepts. Try and jam just over one chord. I think a lot of guitarists get a bit. There's a lot we can do with the 12-bar blues form and call and response, but just play a riff like this John Henry riff. And if I put this in E. Like it's such a cool skill to be able to learn a riff and then go, okay, that was in drop D. How do we play that in E? So let's put John Henry in E, and it would go 2 frets up because these notes are now tuned 2 frets up. You guys can see what I'm doing there. So let's play this super slow. 3, 4, looper pedal. All right. That riff is going to keep playing until one of you tells me which note or an idea to play next. Tell me what to do. This riff gonna get real repetitive unless you guys start typing fast. Give me your notes. What should I play? We have a whole fretboard. I'm ready on camera too. Tell me what to play. I'm ready and waiting. Give me an idea. E octave of E pentatonic. So That works, Darren. Can you hear why it works? Let's keep it to shape 1. I'm going to add those bends in there. Can I do anything else other than shape 1? Give me another shape. Just name a number. Or otherwise, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing that till someone says something different. Erin says Ultram 2. Okay. That's the same knee note as here. But can you hear that? Here, I can kind of get hold of it more. And also this. This is also the Hendrix point. That is literally Voodoo Child's. Let's go back to Darren's option. Let me just start playing as well the Don't Look Back in Anger solo. The general idea, you don't always, it's actually harder to play over a chord progression, in my opinion, than it is to just play over a riff. You know, another great example is just play some classic riffs and kind of jam over them, just really quickly, kind of off the cuff. Show how freeing this kind of thing. So let's go for... There it is. What am I playing? D minor pentatonic. This is the blues note. I love to try and play the melody. And we will come back to that one, but let me think of another classic kind of guitar riff. Let's go for... What key am I in? What key are we in? Go on, Terry, you got it. Got it. Rhodey's got it. Well done, Rowley. Alright, that's now in the loop pedal. there was a technique I was employing there. What is that called? There was a specific technique. Did you just sing Mumford & Sons over George Thorogood? Probably. Who would do such a thing, though? You never get that on YouTube, I tell you now. What lead guitar playing technique was I employing? What is this? Woke up this morning, had a pain in my head. Something and something. Double stops is this technique, Terry. Sorry, Darren. Terry, you're entirely correct. It is call and response. And we're going to look at briefly now why that is a really crucial technique. And it makes sure that you're having fun as a guitar player, to be honest with you. But double stops is this technique of basically playing two strings. Easiest riff with double stops, probably most Chuck Berry ones, but riding along my automobile, my baby beside me at the wheel. I stole a kiss at the turn of a mile, my curiosity running wild, cruising and playing the radio, but no particular place to go. All of that is double stops. All it means is two strings played together in usually a very blocky style. So a power chord is essentially a double stop. And these are great to add in any time you're playing your minor pentatonic and you want something that hits a bit harder. Just play the thinnest two strings together. This is another good one you'll hear me do a lot. And also, rather than minor pentatonic and doing this, like, do this one instead. And it sounds really, really oriental, because it's kind of minor pentatonic when you're playing a certain way, but give it a bit of rhythm, it kind of sounds bluesy.